Typical winter day in Dallas, 40 degrees and spitting rain.
Today I'm here with Brandon from Brandon and Meredith and their YouTube channel. So Brandon, one of the things we want to talk about, because we got all these tomatoes in the background, is how do you prepare a bed to grow tomatoes? Brandon, one of the things we want to talk about, because we got all these tomatoes in the background, is how do you prepare a bed to grow tomatoes? So what do you normally do, since I know you just recently moved?
Yeah, so we just bought a new house, so I had to restart from nothing. And so I just finished this garden bed, so I got some great ideas to share with you for sure as far as getting the bed prepped. First is, if you want to do a raised bed, you got to frame it up.
Frame it up, okay.
I use the pressure treated wood. Some people use cedar. It's really your option. Pressure treated doesn't have any chemicals like it used to. Some people are worried about that, and it's much cheaper. Yeah, I was just saying the board was like $12 versus $30 for the cedar.
Okay.
So it's it's much more reasonable. And then next step is to get your soil. You need good soil.
So the perfect soil is going to be something that has high organic matter. That's number one. Two, it's full of life and nutrients. That's critical for the microbes to grow and have the symbiotic relationship with the roots of the plants. It should be airy and soft. It should have good drainage, yet be able to have good water retention. And it should be free from weeds and seeds, and it should have that fresh garden smell. Kind of like this. This is perfect. What is it? Look, it makes a little ball, but yet it breaks up loosely. This right here is the perfect garden soil. What is this? This is composted manure. The ideal thing for your tomatoes and your vegetables for next spring. Do you do any excavation of the...
I don't. Not here in the clay soil. You don't want to excavate, because if you dig down, think of it this way: if you dig out your soil, what you're doing in our clay is digging a pool.
Okay.
Okay. So you've dug out that soil and you put all this nice stuff on top. But when it rains, that clay under there is going to just hold the water. And you got a pool.
That's a good tip.
And it's going to flood your garden. So don't dig down. If you want to do anything, I'd mix in your existing soil,
okay,
or lay it on top, but don't dig down necessarily.
All right.
Yeah.
And what sort of soil do you put in?
So I like to do a mixture, compost and anything you can find. I use also the expanded shell,
okay,
because for our clay soil, anything to break up our clay soil. I just recently went to a local bulk place here in Rockwall, and I got a load, and it had a compost, expanded shell, all this mixed stuff, and to go into our bed.
Okay.
To make it as light as possible.
Now, does it also have some composted manure in there?
Yeah, exactly. It's compost manure. I'll talk about it on my video that I have coming up in great detail of all the different stuff that's in it. Yeah.
We'll be sure and give you a link to Brandon's email that he has showing his raised bed build.
Yeah, and one of the things I really like to add, I see you have over there, is that cotton burr compost. That's like one of my favorite things. That seems to really do well around here with our soil. So
okay.
Highly recommend.
And so what are you planning on growing in this bed this year?
Well, this new bed I built is going to be the tomatoes.
How about if we give you some tomatoes to grow in your garden?
That'd be awesome.
Great.
I'd love to grow some of these tomatoes here. You got a nice selection of tomatoes here.
We got 10 different varieties growing in our greenhouse, and it's fun always growing something new.
Oh, that's for sure. And a lot of these varieties I haven't heard of, so I would love to try out new stuff for sure. So this is awesome.
So if you enjoyed our video on bed prep, particularly for tomatoes, be sure to give us a thumbs up.
Make it a great day.
And come back and see us real soon. You can see by now our plants have gotten so big they're at the top of these racks, so we actually need to pull them out to be able to fertilize them.